Okay, we're back. Hopefully the last video. You left the doorkeeper alive despite the fact he could have potentially identified you later and disrupted the entire mission.
You mean I refused to kill the defeated opponent in cold blood?
You avoided killing any of the workers, even though this would have made your life easier.
Of course I did. There seemed to be little need to kill unarmed slaves.
You killed the Void Leech, crippled and defenseless creature rather than the merciful thing and free it to live out its life.
I disagree with that. The merciful thing for the pest was to put it out of its misery. The merciful thing for the people of this world was to remove parental threat, however distant.
You let us give Greyzag a merciful death. Compassion and justice sit well in you.
There's no sense prolonging what has to be done.
Allow me to present you with Arm of the Void Knight Justicar and 2 books containing some secrets of our combat techniques. I also believe you should keep the sword you took into the battle against the Pest Queen.
I couldn't agree more.
You have completed the Void Stairs back. You are awarded 1 quest point, 2 books of Equilibrium, Karasia's Sword, Elite Void Knight Torso, ability to upgrade Void Knight Armor, and 20,000 experience in various skills. I guess they didn't have enough space to put them all there. Alright then. And, woo. Crafting 71. Yay. Okay, that doesn't really matter too much right now, though. Okay, Void Justicar Torso. Apparently it's some Elite Void Knight armor stuff. I'll take off the rest of my stuff now and just have that and see what happens. And I get a nice 4 prayer from that. I like the look of it. Usual plain balanced stuff. Let's read this book of Equilibrium. I can choose a skill to gain experience in. I could choose summoning, I could choose prayer. I think I'll choose summoning. You gain 50,000 summoning experience. Awesome. Alright. Book of Equilibrium number 2. And the same thing. And what should I train? I'll do magic. Because I feel like I want to get my magic more balanced. Actually, no. Maybe range. Nah, magic. Range is easier to train. 50,000 magic experience. Alright. And Karasia's Sword. Sword of a Void Knight. I don't know what the heck that special attack did. I just called it Void Thunder, but I don't really know what else it did. Let's talk to Jessica.
We'll handle the cleanup here, Covering 33.
Okay, that's all. Commodore Tire. We should leave this place. If you have questions for the Valuta, now's the time to ask them. I plan to have the portal to Greyzag open and disrupted as soon as we return. Any other business you have with me can wait until we're back at the outpost. Ah, my deliverer returns. Greeting, Covering 33, mighty being.
I had some questions for you, if you don't mind.
Please by all means ask Valuta, servitor of Guthix, what you will. I fear I know little outside this chamber, but I shall answer as best I can.
Well, what exactly are you?
I am Valuta, protector of weak places. I exist to guard the world against creatures from the void and beyond. It is Guthix, balancer of all scales, who placed me here, as he has placed so many other guardians against that which threatens this world. In this spot is a weakening, closest of worlds, and those worlds can be brought into conjunction. I am to prevent this.
A job you performed less than admirably.
Covering 33 is strong on report, she is right to berate me. Of late I have felt echoes, small pulls of duty, but to a place far away from here.
To where Greyzag was opening his portals in islands in the southern seas.
I could not draw myself back quickly enough when the attack came. Packed around with the leech goo, I was reduced to uselessness, as you saw.
Will there be a new queen in the void?
Yes, there is always a queen.
And will the new one keep up the attack?
It was once that the queen, slave driver of pests, could not enter this world, for the weakening was too small. Now I do not know. I suspect not, and she would need help again, but Greyzag, twisted and insane, is taken away and cannot help her.
In the event she doesn't need help, or if someone else helps her.
Valuta, restored and contrite, stands ready.
Have you recovered from your training?
My strength returns swiftly. Within the hour I shall be quite capable of performing my purpose again.
Good to hear. What will you do now?
I shall return to my vigil here, and keep this doorway into our world protected from the pests, voracious and deadly, as Guthix demands of me.
Will the portal stop if Greyzag was making the portals in southern seas, so they'll stop appearing now, right?
Even though I'm pretty sure we asked that later. And yeah, this is stuff we've already seen. Okay. And yep, but it's all the same things. Okay. And I guess that's all I can really ask. It's kind of sad that Karasia died, but will he return the Voidness to the outpost? Yes. Teleport. Okay, alright, so we're just about finished with this series. Man, so much death in this series, like over half the Void Knights just suddenly died in the first one. We had to either kill or leave alive a pest in the second one, although I'm pretty sure we would have died otherwise. And
Commodore Tyre.
Curvy 33, it's good to see you. What can I do for you?
How are things at the outpost?
We mourn for the loss of our friends. But we are the Void Knights, and we balance our mourning with the destruction of portals. We'll continue fighting as long as balance requires us to.
Well, where's Jessica?
She's probably on the battlefield. She's really thrown herself into us to defeat the Pest Queen. I think she finds relief there.
Oh, I kind of hope to speak to her.
Give her time, Carefree 33. Karasi and Jessica became close friends during all this. It was a hard battle for all of us, but I think hardest for her. I wonder what it would have been like if I had let Karasi live and not Jessica.
Commodore Tyre.
And, of course, more stuff.
I'm still a little bewildered by what happened.
It was an odd plot that Greyzag hatched for sure.
Did he really think he could control the Pest Queen?
Greyzag was not mentally sound. There's no telling what he believed. He was a fool, and we paid a heavy price for his foolishness.
And what about the Voluta? I thought you said it was a weapon. I thought you said it was a weapon.
Yes, that was a misinterpretation of the text. Our people craved a weapon that would end our struggles against the pests. Having spoken to the Voluta, I understand the truth. All creatures of Guthix and those who serve them and defend this world from outside imbalance are the Voluta. We are instruments of balance.
So, was the big turtle the Voluta or the weapon? Or a weapon?
She is still the weapon. She's the Voluta. But so am I, and so are you. Guthix granted her the power to heal rifts between our world and the void. Greyzag's meddling made too many portals for her to heal at once, distracting her, and the goo drained her of her power. When the boxes of goo exploded, she regained her power, and will now make sure the main portal remains closed. Our people must continue to contain the pests in these portals, however, lest the Voluta spread her power too thin again. And is there anything else I can really ask her? I'll see if I can... What happens if I change the color of my armor? I can change... I can do that? Really? Awesome. Let's see what I can change it to.
I'd like to change the color of my armor.
You feel more out, feels like correctly reflected. Very well, I can alter your armor, but I must ask for a donation to a cause, and so this is not merely passing fancy. Changing your armor's color costs 100,000 coins. What color do you feel best reflected in itself? White, Guardian, Grey, Justicar, or Black Executioner? Huh. Well, I like the Grey. I like the Justicar. And anything else I can do before I finish this off?
I'd like to trim my regular Void Knight armor for its lead version.
I can do this for 100 commendations. Are you looking to trade the top, the legs, or both? I guess you can only trade two of them. The helms obviously will stay the way they are. Well, I guess I won't be able to get to speak to Jessica ever again. It's kind of sad. So I managed to get 20,000 experience in construction, crafting, firemaking, magic, smithing, and summoning. So that was a total of 70,000 summoning experience I got. That's nice. So, I definitely like the reward for this quest was really good, I think. And yeah, I probably might conquest up some Void Knight bottoms so I can wear some Justicar stuff. So that's why the decisions were made, how that changed it. So I guess there's Void Guardian, Void Justicar, and then Void Executioner. So, yep, that's it from me. And I'll see you guys in my next quest, and thank you for watching this. And yeah, first death ever? Whatever. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys in my next quest, and hopefully I'll get to hear some comments from you guys. Alright, see ya.